fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mike 20. He's coming, Mike. All day. Alert. We go.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
3 down. All 52.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got it with the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 63 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
X3, 218, chop. Hard.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Undercut, 5.
On second down now, it's Lindsey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
61, matchbox, light. Look at me. Go.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run with Hines. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Allen now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
On the ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read.
Ready, ready. 30 base. Leo. Ready, ready.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
These two teams all tied after one.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
You got blocked, me. Begin.
Shoot.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. So after the INT, it's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Switch.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Allen. They'll find Hines out of the backfield.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Here we go again.
Now a give, right side. Hines, not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
That's what I do.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 3rd down, it's Hines, and he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Man, I got you.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. The 40, the 20, 10, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen, they'll roll it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we
there he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. McManus's point after is good. On the NFL scoreboard, 2nd quarter in Nashville. And that one pretty well wrapped up. The Bengals growing the lead even further. And I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
Yeah, we'll see how determined they are. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Bravo!
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. At 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. Man, let's get that ball.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
I got one. Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. It's coming this way. Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Switch smooth.
Switch it. Mike 51.
Locke now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. Locked again here on second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. Hey, D-line.
Look, squeeze.
He's checking. Crash.
Hey, Delta. Now.
On third and long, it's Locke. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down again. He'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half.
That's 2 yards. And it's 4th down.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Here's Locke to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Chair, bear, shoot.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Ready?
First down, Denver.
Hard. Hit it.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
65, 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Go.
From midfield, here's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Go. Recon, 132 fighter. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Let's go.
On first down, Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Set up. 70, Indy. Here I come. Under 10. Topper. Set up.
Give him 6 there, but now it's 3rd. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Give me some. Protein spill. Shift. Watch the shift.
On first down, Allen. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's go. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Roll out. Go. Jackrabbit. Come on.
He don't want it.
Get it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
25 to Mike. We've got 25 to Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Ready?
To throw it is locked. That is caught at the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back now in Buffalo. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Lindsey, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. One more time with Lindsey. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Rock it.
They're going with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Allen. And John Brown's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Bills on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He may try and run for the Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
Look at me.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, Rocket 5.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Stop short of the goal line. A 9-yard gain brings up
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos push further out in front. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, we could have had our shutout.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First down, Denver.
General West.
Alert 3.
Hey, exit. Shoot.
A lot going to throw it here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
On the ready.
First down. We got 25 to Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Go, go. Hey, lock it. Say go.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league.